Hi, this is Rogue73 from Airsoft and Survival, and today I am showing Joe how to make some home fuel tablets for his Hexi stove. I picked this idea up from another guy called Michael McGear, I think his name is, I probably got it wrong. It's a nice Scottish guy. I'll put a link to his videos below, please check him out. And basically what he was doing was using candles and cotton. He was also adding coloured crayons to make them into different colours, but basically he was making some fuel tablets. So I think this is a great idea, and later on my next hike I'm going to try these out, so I'll show you how these work. But let me just show you what I got first of all. First I got some, just basically some home candles. Okay, picked them up at the dollar store. Some cosmetic cottons. This is 150 in it. I've already used some, as you see, to make some. I've got an old tin. I've got my camping handle to pick up the tin, and most importantly I have an ice cube tray. Now this one is a bit different to your normal one because it's designed to make ice cubes to go into your flask if you want to keep things cold, and it also then comes with a lid to keep it in. So this is what's going to make the shape of your fuel tablet. Okay, so basically you take your cotton and you fluff it up as much as you can, and you're going to stuff it into our ice cube tray. You stuff in as much as you can. So first of all, I got to give a shout out to my good friend Joe for being cameraman today. Really, I needed an extra pair of hands to film this. We're just kind of fluffing this up. Now, if you can get pure cotton, it's going to be a lot better for this, but for this experiment, I am just cutting these cosmetic cottons, which I would say are not 100% cotton. I'd say they're a cotton mix with bits of synthetic cotton in the center. We're going to stuff some of these in. Okay, so we've nearly done now. So we'd cut away there because it would have been a bit boring to see us stuff all this cotton in, but we've got them all filled up now. I don't think we'll have enough wax to fill all these up. So what we're going to do now, because we have enough in those, is we're going to start melting the wax. So first of all, what we have is our tin. Now I have used this before, and that's where we have the strings of the candles in the bottom. I kind of pinched it at the front to make a kind of funnel piece. And we have our cheapo candles. There is 99 candles. You're gonna look at me being silly, the sellotape on the side. Now, the reason why I picked the smaller ones over the big ones is because they're easier to break, which means they're going to melt quicker. Okay, and tell there's a cheap candle because it's got a hole inside. There you go. We got enough of them. Yeah, I'm not going to put them all in at the same time. Just put a few in. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our gas. Okay, so we've heated up the water. It doesn't need to be boiling, just as long as it's warm water. Have a glove because things will get hot. For my tin, I have a camping handle which clasps onto any type of tin. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to hold this in. Now the reason I got to hold it in is it will float otherwise. If you have it bubbling, what will also happen then is bubbles will form underneath the tin and try to push it out. Now in Michael's video he used a high H plate, which anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's an electrical plate that heats up. He doesn't need any hot water, he just sat the can straight on top of the hot plate. But for me here, I'm using water. The reason why I'm not putting the tin right over the flame, in case anyone's asking, is because then you will run into the dangers of actually heating the tin up too much and the candle will actually catch in fire, and then what you'll end up with is a basically bean can full of flames, which is not what you want. What you're trying to do is slowly melt the candle wax. So hopefully soon this should start melting. Okay, so we have practically melted the lot now, it's just the strings left at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to clean this off. And basically, all you do, very carefully take it out and pour it into your cotton. Pour in as much as you can. Let it soak in. And that's basically it. And you do that for all the different sections of the ice cube tray. Once you have melted them all in, you can then just either leave it outside, or if you have room in the refrigerator, just put it in the fridge. Now, not in the freezer part, but actually just in the fridge, the cooler part, and let it set overnight. And then by the next day you'll have a fuel block. Right, so you've seen me make these, and now it's time to try them out. So that's where they end up. Nice little blocks with cotton on the inside. Yeah. So today's actually the first day I'm going to try these out. I don't think I need a whole one, but what I've noticed that if I make 3 of them, they fit nicely into my mini Hexi stove. So I've just realised that these Hexi stoves come in different sizes. I've never realised that before, but it's my mini Hexi stove and it fits perfectly in there. And I've already got one in my hobo tin, but I'm only using half of one because I think these are going to be pretty strong, and I don't know how long it's going to last. So we've got one in there. First of all, I'm going to get my food together, but basically how this setup is going to work is like this. We're going to light it up, put on my grill, and then put my biddy set on top of it. I don't know how this is going to work out. It might work out okay, it's pretty steady, and then I can cook away, and then later on when I want to heat up my coffee, get my coffee on as well. Okay, so for the time being, I'm going to get my small side lunch ready. Go. I'm going to put some just a bit of a cotton ball, Vaseline cotton ball there, just to help it set off. And start it going. Put this out a bit. See if my spark to catch light in. Now, that's basically my setup there. I've got half of my homemade fuel block sitting in some tin foil because I don't want the wax to go too far on the inside. Right, get out the old forest steel. I have matches with me and I have a lighter with me, but you know, let's keep up our skills best we can. Right. Might have done it there. There we go. Didn't take too much. And she's off. Now, as it really is burning candle wax, it's going to give off a pretty big flame. Just going to give off some smoke, and so I've made sure that the area around me, it's on a rock, so it's going to be pretty safe. And as I said, I've got water with me just in case. Just starting to burn away there now.
hook. On that straight away. There we go. Now, clean up a little bit. Talk to you at the same time. Downside I can see with this is that anybody who wants to do this as a ninja hike or ninja camp, or you know, a buget situation where you're going to keep a low profile, it's pretty low profile, but it's going to give off smoke, not as much as a campfire. It does give off a smell though, because you're burning candle wax. It will smell of candles, so it does have its downside. But for me as a prepper and a hiker, it's a cheaper alternative to go out and buy the Hexi stove fuel tablets. Really, to make 5 blocks cost me the equivalent of €2 to €3. If I go out to buy a packet of Hexis, I'm looking at 6 to 7 quid altogether, and they're not going to last as long. So I'm only using half a block of my one. My Hexi packs fits 3 of them. Cut them in half, you're looking at 6 meals altogether, which is not bad. You know, if you're talking about 2 meals a day, then you're talking about 3 days worth of fuel in those 3 little blocks. So I think economic wise, compared to just the downside of just having a smell and a little bit of smoke, is fine by me. So right, there you have it. Our portable Hexi, our homemade, Hexi blocks work pretty well. It's giving a good flame there now. I end up using some tin foil, make a lid to help it cook. But it's all done now. So we get this to a good position to hold it. There we go. Right, bon appetit. Time for lunch. Oh, absolutely scrumptious. Really nice. Right, so that's me signing off. Hope you liked. Please like and subscribe. Any comments, put them down below. And remember, be prepared. Oh, gorgeous.